Hey guys, hope you're doing great and enjoying the day. It is Friday, or in my world these days, it's day 19 of the 75 Hard. It's Elias here, and it's a pleasure to connect with you. And I'm actually just out and about right now, just completing my last workout of the day, an outdoor workout, and just going on a walk. Actually walking through City Place. There's a bit of a hidden track that's actually built into the community, dedicated and named after Terry Fox. One of the beautiful things about City Place in downtown Toronto is that this community, the developer really put an emphasis on having art installations throughout. So there's just a lot of like cool little art crawls and whatnot. In fact, right behind me you can see here is another art installation. Again, just adds to the cultural quality of life that you get living downtown. It's really great, and it's one of the things that I love the most about being in the city. In fact, it's the easiest part of the 75 Hard is going for a walk, just because it doesn't matter what direction you go in, there's always something that you're doing. So like I said, right now I'm actually walking through a loop, and it's called the Terry Fox Miracle Mile. And so it's actually set up with markers like this, and as you can see, it's got plaques as well. So it kind of shares the story of Terry Fox and his journey with his marathon of hope. And so a true Canadian hero, and absolutely one for the history books. A personal hero of mine, as someone that loves to run. It's definitely someone that I can draw a lot of inspiration from. For those that don't know Terry Fox and his story, this was a young man who unfortunately got sick with cancer, and decided that it wasn't going to stop him from running, and wanted to run cross country from Nova Scotia all the way to Vancouver. And started, was going very strong. It was an amazing story. It captivated the country in the 1980s. And he, from his cancer, now before I go into it, his cancer unfortunately cost him one of his legs. So he was amputated. So he was doing this on a prosthetic leg in the 1980s. And it was a tremendous story. And like I said, I was too young at that time to understand or realize what it was. But as I grew up and I learned more about his story of perseverance and of relentlessness to make it happen, I think it's just an amazing story. And it's hard not to be inspired when you're healthy and you have both your legs, both your arms, you just have everything going for you. It just feels like it's it's a very humbling thing. It kind of makes doing these workouts a little bit easier, as if a man like Terry Fox, may he rest in peace, be able to do something like that. Now, unfortunately, due to his illness and injuries piling up, he was unsuccessful in actually running the full marathon distance, or sorry, not the full, but the cross-country distance, I should say. This guy ran way more than a marathon. I mean, he ran all the way almost into like central western Canada. Like he really did cover a lot of ground, but he wasn't a failure. In fact, the story inspires to this day an annual run across the country that raises millions and millions of dollars for cancer research. And it's one of those stories where you can't help but appreciate the man and the person that he was and what he stood for and the message that he left. And after all these years, he continues to make an impact. One can only appreciate and respect such a beautiful story, and just go, you kind of see, here he is right there. It's a good looking dude, or as they call him back in the day, one cool dude. This is from the 1970s, and you just got to really appreciate that, and kind of, like I said, just puts everything in perspective. So when you are going through some hardship, you're going through that adversity, remember, it'll make you or break you, and you could choose the path that you take. And if you're ever uncertain about what you would like to do in life, or you're looking for a beacon, I just hope Terry Fox could be a gentleman that, may he rest in peace, continue to inspire and motivate us to overcome the adversities that we face. This guy faced the adversity of losing a limb, a leg, and he still ran half of the country. And you can't help but appreciate and inspire and aspire to be a person of character with such strength and honor. And so, rest in peace, Terry Fox. Donate to the charities that are a part of his story. I'll include those in the description below, and also include a wiki link so that if you are interested in hearing about Terry Fox, at least there'll be something that you can actually quickly and easily access. And funny, inspiration enough, I actually did a run today. So I managed to do an active recovery run, steady state, and just got to about 8.5 kilometers. A small step in the big shoes that Mr. Terry Fox left behind. And with that, gang, I hope you find ways to move forward, find the inspiration you need to be the best that you can be, and stay happy. For my first workout of the day, I decided to do an active recovery steady state run. I just focused on running at an active state of 5.3, a very relaxed pace. I love my treadmill. It's got an interactive system, and some of the workouts take me all over the world. This morning I was running on the beach, and my dog approves because it was really early in the morning, so he can actually nap while I kind of enjoy a little bit of sunshine. And in total, managed to get 8.5 kilometers throughout. And then for my second workout, I decided to do an active recovery walk outside. In my neighborhood, there's a secret running track dedicated to a Canadian great, Terry Fox. This loop is called the Terry Fox Miracle Mile, and it is dotted with art installations dedicated to Terry Fox, along with some other art installations as well along the way. And that's one of the things that I really love about being downtown Toronto. You really get to experience a whole immersive side when it comes to art and culture. These statues that you see here, dedicated to Terry Fox, each one has a plaque that kind of tells the story of Terry Fox. And like I said, it's one lap equals a half a mile, and it's all right in the heart of City Place. And of course, the finish line marked with a bottle of champagne to celebrate a great man in Canadian heritage. And that was my day.